What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today we're going to have another story time video, which means I'm back in my window. I think this is where I'm going to do my story times at. And I'm back with Alfred, my little plant. My plant's name is Alfred. He grew. Anyway, I just want to make a disclaimer before this video starts. This is not in any way to bash Coachella or Uber. I'm actually going to Coachella again this year in April, so in 4 months. So this is kind of like a video in honor of Coachella, and I'm really excited to go back. But this is just one experience I had. Let's just get started with the story. So this was Coachella of last year, so April 2018, and I was with my friend. Okay, so we were having like super fun. The day was great, amazing. Coachella was like everything I hoped it would be. Everything was cute. Like, I loved it. I was having a blast, right? But so the first day, we took an Uber to Coachella, which was a mess in its own. Let me just go through this really quick. We took an Uber to Coachella. The Uber driver, she first stopped at a gas station. She was trying so hard to get us to buy some water that she had. Like, she was interesting. After she stopped at the gas station, when we were driving to Coachella, she couldn't find out where to drop us off. So she kind of just pulled over on the side of the road because she saw like people kind of walking around. She's like, so are you guys gonna get out? And me and my friend like looked at each other. We were like, okay, sure. So we like got out on the side of the road and had to walk and like find our way in, which was interesting. Anyway, then the whole day went by. You know, we had fun. It was awesome, amazing. I loved it, which hence why I'm going back this year. So if you're there and you see me, say hi. We could hang out or something. Anyway, so after the whole day was over, we're like, okay, let's go. We're ready to go. So we walked to like the designated like Uber, Lyft, taxi pickup area for Coachella, which was organized. You know, they had the lines, like what type of Uber you're taking, here's the line. But first they have you pay for the Uber beforehand, you know, because there's going to be so many people. So they have you pay for the Uber. It was $40, okay? Our Airbnb was only 6 miles away, which is not that far. So it was $40. So we paid, and they give you a code. So when you get to the front of the line, whatever Uber you end up getting, and you just give them the code, and then the money goes to them or whatever. So, you know, it like the line was like this. It was really long. And the guy was like, it's like an hour and a half wait. And we're like, okay, well, we don't want to walk 6 miles, especially in the dark. Like, we don't know this area. We waited in that whole entire line, right? Like, it was like a curving line. We waited for maybe like an hour and 15 minutes. And then we were 2 curves away and we were going to be next, right? And the guy was like, oh, he's giving, because we were in the regular car line and there was like Uber XL, Uber X, whatever. We were in the regular one. And they were like, oh, they're giving your guys' cars to like people in other lines, which was annoying. So we're like, okay. And then like waited for a little bit longer, and out of nowhere, the guy, like, one, it was freezing. Like, okay, so Coachella, it's like really hot in the day but really cold at night because it's in the desert. So me and my friend were freezing. Waited that whole entire time, again, like an hour and 15 minutes. I already paid $40 because she paid for the Uber there and I was paying for the Uber back, so it was fair. I paid $40. Tell me why, out of nowhere, after that long of waiting, we were so close to the front, the guy was like, oh, they're not gonna let any more Ubers in. You guys have to go. We're like, what? Like, everyone in the line was cold, upset, tired. Like yeah, they're not letting any more Ubers in. There's too much traffic, so you guys gotta go. So the big gate that they were letting people walk behind to get to their Uber, they just opened it up, and we're like, hey, bye guys, like, bye. And we're like, okay. So everyone was mad, and then everyone was like rushing, right? So then we had to walk this whole long walk all the way back, and we got to the street. When we got to the street, we didn't know where we were, which way. My phone was dying. My friend's phone was already low. So there was like a street, and there was just like, you know, like hundreds of people walking because there was hundreds of people waiting for like Ubers, Lyfts, and taxis. Oh yeah, also, I never got my money back. So we were like, okay, let's just stick with the crowd. So we were just walking down the main street, like a bunch of people, and then my phone ended up dying, so then I couldn't order an Uber anymore. So I told my friend, like, hey, order the Uber and then I'll pay you back. So she's like, okay, but we were trying to get an Uber, and like there were so many people there that every time you try to order an Uber, it would be like you'd press like order or accept or whatever, and then it would be taken because there were so many people trying to get them. So we ended up going to the CVS, and it was chaos. Everybody was like, the people who were actually driving in regular cars on the street, people were like knocking on their windows like, can you please give us a ride, like we'll pay you $60. Like it was super funny. And we were just like, oh my god, what do we do? Because it was just me and my friend. It was only 2 of us. And we were both girls. So we went to the CVS and we kind of just like sat around. And finally, my friend's phone accepted an Uber, and it said an Uber will be on their way. Oh my god. One, it took forever for the Uber to kind of come, maybe like another 30, half an hour. But which was understandable because the traffic was so bad. Everyone was like walking everywhere in the streets. We were on the corner at the CVS. And we're like, okay, mind you, we left Coachella, like the festival, at like 12:30. Okay, so we left at like 12:30 midnight, and we were just waiting at CVS. It was very interesting. We were waiting at CVS. Everybody was like trying to get taxis. Everybody was like yelling at their friends like, where are you? Like everyone was trying to like tell their Ubers and Lyfts like, we're on this CVS, like on this corner. Like people were like, man, we can't find them. There was like random sketchy people in the parking lot like, hey, we'll give you guys a ride, to like random people, and everybody's like, no, you guys are weird. So 30 minutes, the CVS was closed, so everyone was just outside. Again, it was cold, dark. Finally, after waiting forever, our Uber got to us. Like it was a blessing. Like it was like probably the happiest moment of my life. I was so tired. So my friend like, okay, the Uber's here, and like there was so much traffic. Like traffic was butt stopped the car, so he couldn't turn in. So we're just gonna go get in. So we ran into like the street where he was because we saw him. We were like, which car are you, and then we found the license plate. So we finally found the car, and then we decided, let's just run into the street because stopped. He's gonna take like another 30 minutes just to turn into this parking lot. Everyone was crazy. So we got into the car, and literally we were so happy. We were like, oh my god, like thank you, you're our hero. And he was cool too. He was pretty cool. He was like our age, like maybe mid-20s, so like a little bit older than us. But we were super happy. We were like, you're our hero. We were like explaining to him like everything that happened. He was like, dang, like yeah, that's crazy, blah blah blah. And then finally we got home, and so we were nervous to go back to our Airbnb because like our Airbnb was in a gated community. Like we have to show our IDs to get in. Like I ordered the Airbnb under my name. What my friend obviously paid for half, but I ordered it under my name. So to get it, I had to show my ID. But since I didn't like put her name on it, like even to just get in, we had to call the person. This was on the like in the morning. We had to call the person, get her name put on the list, so that way she can get in with her ID. So we're like, oh my god, like if they do not let this Uber in, we're gonna have to walk. Like I'm telling you, this gated community was big. We're gonna have to walk like a mile or 2 miles, and our Airbnb was like all the way at the back of the gated community just to get home in the dark. And we're like, ugh. But we got there, and they were like, since it's an Uber, like they let us in with the Uber. What a blessing. Thank you so much. When we finally got home, we were dead. We like knocked out right away, I swear. And remember when I said we left at like 12:30? This is how long we waited, tried to find an Uber, waited for an Uber, got home. We got home at 4 a.m. So it took us 3.5 hours just to find an Uber and get home. I know, it was something else. And then the next 2 days when we went, day 2 and day 3 of Coachella, we just ended up driving her car there because they have free parking, which is clutch. We didn't want to because we didn't know like what would happen to her car, whatever. But in the next 2 days when we actually drove there, her car was fine. No one like messed with it. It was way more simple. Like you think it's gonna take forever to get out of the parking lot and stuff because everyone's leaving like around the same time, but it didn't. It was actually pretty chill. So if you ever go to Coachella, I just recommend that you drive. And I don't know if like that probably doesn't happen all the time. It was probably just an experience we had, but I would personally recommend driving. Way better, way more convenient. But yeah, unless you're like, if everyone in your group is gonna be like drinking, don't be irresponsible. take an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi. But yeah, guys, that's the end of my story. Again, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to bash Coachella. I'm actually going back this year in 2019, like I said, except I'm going with 3 people this time instead of 1 person, and we're gonna be camping this year instead of taking an Airbnb, so we'll actually be on the ground, so we don't even have to worry about driving or anything. It's gonna be my first time camping, so I'll definitely, like, there's gonna be vlogs and montages and probably story times of Coachella 2019 after that happens in a few months. But yeah, again, Coachella is an amazing experience, so don't take this as me bashing in any way. I loved the experience. It was super fun, and I can't wait to go back this year with my friends. And again, if you see me there, say hi. I like making new friends, so yeah. I'm going weekend 1, by the way, again. But yeah, so that was just a story I had from Coachella. Again, everything else was an amazing experience, just that one thing. I just thought it was a funny story to tell, but as you can see, it didn't affect what I thought about it because I'm going back. Well, anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you for watching. This video is in honor of Coachella coming up soon and the tickets being sold out. But yeah, I will see you guys on Friday in my next video. I have no idea when I'm gonna post yet, but well, actually, I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna post. But I will see you guys then. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with friends. Let me know if you're going to Coachella, if you've ever been to a music festival. Yeah, see you guys on Friday. Love you, bye. Stay yellow.